working?
You pushed all the buttons? We're doing all the things? All right. We are back, everybody. We had a week off. We'll get to that in just a moment. Of course, I'm Jim.
I'm also still Jason.
Ha! And we are the Midwest Sadbois, and this is your midweek Sadboy update, and this is episode 103, baby.
Ooh.
Boy, do we have some catch-up topics for you.
We do.
When
you miss a week, dude,
we come back stronger.
Dude.
Like a bad case of herpes.
We're like a sand that almost dies.
We just eat a sensu bean, just come right on back.
Yeah, dude, the closer they are to death, the stronger they come back.
How many times did Krillin die in the show? Like 5?
I don't think we have enough.
Sensu beans for that?
Yeah.
We'll have to go collect all the Dragon Balls to bring him back.
Again.
Yeah, again. So, you want to do any quick, you know what? Since it's not part of the script here, why did we take a week off? What happened, my guy?
To tell this story, I need to crack a cold one.
Oh, yeah. Wait, yeah. You know, Wednesdays are for the boys.
So it's,
Clinky
there you ready?
and Drinky.
All right. Gonna crack a cold Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar Blackberry for this.
You're fucking nuts, dude.
Mm.
So yeah, man, we had to take a week off because somebody was in the fucking emergency room.
No.
What happened?
So I was peer pressured by my 7-year-old and his scout leader, my friend Jess. Thanks, Jess. To strap on the harness at Urban Air. It's like a trampoline park. They have some climbing things. So I strapped on a harness.
Like a GoPro harness or like a
climbing harness.
Oh, okay.
Because she went over there and she said, "Hey, what's the weight limit on these climbing things?" Because I told her, I'm like, "There's no way." Like I'm like 298, no way.
No fucking way, dude. No way. All right, whatever. No way. I don't believe you.
A lot of doctors lately. We'll get into that.
Fair.
So I'm like, "Hey, like, what's the weight limit?" "Oh, there's no weight limit." And I'm like,
Sign me up.
"Okay, try it." So there's these poles that start short and then go up around in a circle, and they get higher as they go up, right?
Oh, so it's like the Wi-Fi symbol, just 3D.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm about halfway up the Wi-Fi signal. We're about
4 out of 8 bars.
Yeah.
Okay.
2G band. Right? So I'm about halfway up, and I'm trying to keep climbing. Right. I'm trying to go to the top, and Taylor's like, "You should do a test jump before you go all the way up."
Smart.
Honestly, really glad that I did.
Are you though?
Yeah. So, wait, talk to me.
Check. 1, 2. Uh-oh, Raggy.
Where are you at? I don't hear you.
Did you plug me in, Chief?
Oh, you plugged yourself in the wrong.
Well, hang on.
We hear you. We don't hear me.
Check. There we go. Well, you heard me on your channel.
Are we good now?
We got audio this time. All right.
We haven't done this 102 other times.
So podcast individuals, the audio just got significantly better. TikTok, hello, stay there. Thank you.
Yeah. So I'm about halfway up the Wi-Fi signal, and I do a test jump.
When you say test jump, you mean like to get down?
To get back down.
Okay.
To see how well this harness and pulley system supports my weight.
Who was the individual on the other side?
Mounted to a thing on the ceiling.
Oh, so it was like some sort of like friction based.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So I do a test. I jump. None of my weight supported. Oh. I went straight down onto my feet, fell back, and hit one of the padded metal poles.
Oh, no.
Directly on my spine.
Oh, no.
Instantly knocked the wind out of myself.
Yep.
Could not breathe. I'm like, it's broken. It's broken.
Doing the Peter Griffin.
Yeah. So.
Oh, no.
And what's crazy is there's a woman who works there. Watch the whole thing happen. She's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "No, I'm not."
Don't worry, my back broke my fall.
We're here for my kid's birthday party, you know? Like, Dad's over here just hurting himself.
Spinal.
Breaking bones. So we go, we sit down. We're just kind of hanging out while the kids are playing. And I look it up online. What's the weight limit at Urban Air? 250 pounds.
Oh, so now the question becomes like, why didn't it even kick in a little? Like it didn't slow you down at all.
I'm gonna learn you exactly why.
Ruh-roh. Okay, I'm sorry.
So I go to the front desk. I'm like, hey, can I talk to a manager? Like I know because I signed a waiver.
Right.
I can't do anything, so I'm not in. I could because the weight limit's not posted, but I'm not that kind of person right now.
Right.
If I would have broken something,
Now.
then absolutely I would have been all over that.
Fair point.
But- So I talked to the manager and I'm like, hey, just curious. You were the one that saw me fall, right? She's like, yeah, are you feeling okay? I'm like, I'm not actually. I feel like my back is broken.
Spinal.
At the time I did. And I was like, hey, just curious. What's the weight limit? I was like, because your employee over there told me there wasn't a weight limit. And she like looked.
Uh-oh.
And I was like, you know that was wrong, don't you? And she's like,
Yeah.
I was like, what's the weight limit? Because Google says 250. She's like, 230.
Jesus. Holy. Okay.
So 60 extra pounds just holding that thing down. That bearing friction system did not stand a chance, brother.
Yikers.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Damn.
Yeah. So are we going into what store are we going into next?
Well, I mean, we can just keep going. Just
We'll
run
shift.
with it.
Okay, we're gonna go to that. So
We'll pivot.
I went to the urgent care just to get some X-rays, right? Because
Smart choice.
like by like 2 days later, I didn't think anything was broken. I'm just like something just feels off still. You know,
Yeah.
maybe like I displaced a rib or
Compressed something.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it turns out just bruised spine and rib.
Your ego.
Oh, that was gone, obliterated.
Your
decimated
pride broke
ego.
your fall, really.
Yeah. So decimated ego, gone. So they gave me Vicodin, right? And he told me because I saw him again this week because I had to go do repeat X-rays because apparently those X-rays were blurry. So we still don't know if anything's broken or not. We'll find out.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what you get for going to urgent care.
There's your second mistake, really.
Yeah.
First mistake was trusting the
Nights-
teenager.
Nights and weekends med school students here.
Hey, now, sir, you don't have a medical degree. You pump the brakes.
Yeah, but I feel like I could, without a medical degree, take a non-blurry X-ray image.
When their subject is 6'9".
You have a
And
computer
writhing
that
in
tells
pain.
you how to do it. I literally watched the woman pull it up, and it shows like a dummy sitting on a thing, and it shows where to put the fucking X, dude. So come tell me I couldn't do it.
I did.
Anyway.
Hey, anyhow.
Anyway, so we don't. Someone's saying hi, daddies. Hey.
Oh,
Love you-
hello.
love you too. So I get this Vicodin from this guy, but I have to go back this week to get the X-rays redone. He's like, "You feeling pretty good after that Vicodin?" He's like, "I know you were in pain when you were here last." I'm like, "Dog, that stuff didn't do anything."
Wild.
He's like, "Nothing." I was like, "That didn't touch my joint pain, my back pain, my headaches. It didn't touch anything.
What about the upset stomach, indigestion, and diarrhea?
Nausea, heartburn. Yeah, dude, literally none of it."
Forgot to take the Pepto too.
Like-
Sorry, forgot.
Yeah, it's like I didn't even feel like I was taking anything more than like fucking Tylenol.
Damn.
It was bad. So like I was in bed just laying there for days, laying on the couch. Like I'm getting like the bare minimum of my work done, like enough to stay ahead. But like I'm just laying down on the couch sideways, watching Chicago Med for hours upon hours.
Speaking of Chicago Med, did you hear the new show coming out real soon in the Chicago cinematic universe?
No.
Chicago Pope.
They got a Chicago style Pope.
No, the new Pope.
I know.
Okay, gotcha. Yes,
I saw that.
Is it deep dish Pope?
Yeah, dude. Clearly, the Pope now knows about good pizza. But
Sorry to sidetrack.
yeah. But so I'd literally just been laying sideways on the couch, just watching Chicago Med because I can't sleep.
Fair. I don't think the TikTok episode or the podcast would have been good in landscape orientation.
So we had to take a week off just to for me to get to this point where I'm on still a lot of pain pills.
So are you? Do they have to like send you to some sort of like pain management or pain clinic to like get something like medical heroin, or they gonna put you on Fenty?
No, I don't know what I don't know what pain management would do, but it's on the many list of referrals that I have from my doctor to see about my back problems.
So, I mean, we have covered your extensive medical history in previous episodes. For those of you who are new here, make sure you go back and listen to the other 102 other episodes. I have covered all of my motocross related injuries, and we've gone in depth on your brain surgery.
Yeah.
So, what is left on the list of things that they could try to fix to make this nerve pain that you've been experiencing for many, many, many years go away?
So
what's left on the list?
Pain management would numb the nerves first, and if like a nerve block works, then they'll go in and they'll just burn the nerve.
Okay.
So then you won't feel that pain, but apparently that only lasts like a good amount of years until you might have to do it again.
Okay. So like some sort of nerve stint, what you're saying?
No, so first they do a block so that nerve doesn't receive any signals. So then if your pain is gone and it stays gone for X amount of time, they know, okay, we got the right one. This works. What is going on? What?
Oh, we're getting flagged on TikTok. What do we do?
Does not comply with the For You feed eligibility.
Uh-oh.
Oh, discussing drugs or other regulated
Oh, because I said the H word, and my bad. Sorry, everybody.
You got us demonetized.
I got this episode demonetized.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. Real quick.
Are you gonna end it and come back?
Yeah. Hey, Tommy, Stanko, Marks, News One. Come back in a minute, and everybody else, come back in 1 second. We're gonna end this, and we're gonna come back, and we're not gonna talk about
the H word.
those words.
Can't believe I. So what up, podcast? While we're well, it's just you and I, and he's pushing the buttons again. Hey, thanks for being here, everybody. Make sure you head over to MidwestSadboys.com, scroll all the way to the bottom, check out the P.O. box, send us a self-addressed stamped envelope. We will send you free stickers. And we're back on the ticky tacks. How
All
do
right.
I wait? Oh yeah, here we go.
All right, we're trying this again. Round 2 of
Electric
this for tonight.
Boogaloo. And I won't say the naughty H word. Sorry, everybody.
So
That's so silly.
that is silly.
The fact that also is a little scary that it picked up that fast.
And just shut it down.
That I said, I wasn't even saying it in a negative content or context.
What if you were talking about a female lead character?
Right, like
We can't say it.
a
'cause-
strong female lead character in a hero story.
Right.
That is again female hero. Crazy. I'm just pushing the limit. See how many H words I can say.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's like the next step really would be
So the
is
nerve
like a
block.
nerve block
Okay,
and then burning
that's
the nerve
crazy,
so it
dude.
doesn't feel anything. So I don't know.
And if that doesn't work, then what? Are they just gonna like?
Europe trip.
Hey, buddy. Do we need to call somebody? There's a number you can call if you're feeling a certain type of way before you book a trip.
Oh, we'll get there eventually.
I'll allow you to book the trip later on in life. We are far too young to be booking one-way trips.
I don't know, man. 16
Brother,
years of back pain says otherwise.
You gonna check out before the little man even graduates? I don't think that's cool.
It's not a choice.
very not cash money. But okay, you say it, and it's okay. But I say it.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's very not cash money of you. That's very non-Guccierific.
It's not streets ahead.
I don't know what that means, but yeah. What's that from? Is it a New Girl
Community.
reference?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so nerve block and then one-way trip to Europe, huh?
Yeah.
Brother.
That's where we're at.
Sheesh.
Back on track, everybody. Here we go.
Okay, so now that we're slightly out of order on the script here.
That's all right.
So I sent you a link earlier today that came up on my Reddit suggestions, and dog, people, you just stick with me here. This one's gonna get a little strange, but we got to discuss while we're on the subject of medical, crazy medical experiences. You know, we do love talking about a good old story of someone getting the bag, right?
Get the money however you have to, girl.
Cash that check, sis.
Yeah.
So, let's say that you and Taylor were not in a committed relationship and you were an aspiring actor on the internet and your goal was to do the horizontal bedroom dance with as many partners as you think you possibly could. How many
Right.
do you think you could complete the dance with in, let's just say, a 24-hour period?
You know, I don't know.
I think on a good day, maybe like a couple of Gatorades and a nice protein bar later.
A little quick nap in the afternoon,
Yeah, take a nap, have a pint, wait for it to all blow over. I think a best case scenario is 7? First off, I have to have 7 willing partners, right? First, I'm lucky that I got one, but to have, legitimately, do you think you'd hit double digits in one day?
Dog, my stamina in general life, getting up out of bed, I'm at 50% capacity for the day.
You don't think you could do the horizontal bedroom dance with 10 people in one day? A whole ass 24 hours.
Dog, I'm going to be asleep for 7 of them.
That? Well, consensually, that's okay. But non-consensually, that's great.
I'm the asleep one.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, if you're signing up for it, that's okay.
Yeah.
So where I'm going at with this story, everybody, is I got suggested an article on my Reddit page. OnlyFans star Annie Knight, not a sponsor. If you want to go look her up, you do you. Hospitalized and not doing well, apparently, after having sex with 583 partners. Let's see. This says in a 6-hour span. And I gave you the benefit of the doubt for 24 hours.
Is there 3 at a time?
I believe the feat I believe the feat was accomplished in 30-second increments. So, reading the article, which we will include in the show notes if you want to read the full article yourself, but reading the article, it sounds like these willing participants showed up to the set, were given what's those ski masks called? Is that a balaclava?
Sure.
Baklava? Those ski masks that you always see people wearing when they do bank robberies.
Oh, yeah.
With the holes, right?
Right.
To help conceal their identity and provide anonymity or anonymity.
Anonymity.
Words are hard.
And
Posthumous.
Right.
So, and then they were also given raincoats to help prevent the spread of any STIs. And I believe
First I pictured actual yellow raincoats. And
it's going to get real messy.
I'm like, wait
here.
a minute.
It's going to get real messy.
Okay.
So they were given ski masks and raincoats for the Johnsons. And then I believe they all got in a line and they were given 30 seconds to be a participant in this feat for the ages. I'm weak.
I mean,
Just grip it and rip it. So apparently, this Australian adult film star told Us Weekly that she has decided to seek medical attention after experiencing bleeding that required further medical testing after completing the coital challenge this past week or so. She says, I'm not doing very well. I've been bleeding a lot since the challenge. This girl is only 28 years old.
not the coital challenge.
The 28-year-old who suffers from endometriosis. It was definitely a bit raw down there, and I did get a small cut, which, girl, if there is any sort of vaginal tearing, you should have immediately stopped right then and there, because even if you were providing raincoats for all these willing participants, literally one drop of saliva, blood, any sort of like bodily fluid, and now there is a chance that both, neither, whatever, are now just unfortunate circumstances for the rest of your life, which is just wild. And so you would think that 580 some odd partners in 6 hours would be like some sort of record, right?
They're not even partners, man. They're just acquaintances.
Yeah, if 30 seconds, brother, I barely even know you.
Yeah.
And you've been inside of me that like...
No dinner was provided.
No hair pulling, no dinners, no, hey, how you doing? My name's Kyle. No, just...
Ripping a monster 30 seconds in.
So you would think that 500 some odd partners in 6 hours would be the worst of the stories I'm going to tell you.
Oh boy.
So, let me get my facts straight. I gotta go locate my images here. Here we go. Okay, so this comes from earlier this year in February. There was another adult film star who partakes in the fans,
Right.
where there's fans and there's nothing else. There's one would say only. Anyhow,
just them.
yeah,
Right.
just those. Her name, Bonnie Blue, also not a sponsor. You want to go look it up? You do you. She somehow managed to perform this act with over 1,050 partners in
What?
under 24 hours.
She's got to be doing like 3 at a time.
She does have 3 holes.
3 at a time. Or the one behind the knee. 4 at a time. It's Family Guy reference, everybody.
Hey Siri, 1,057. Oh, shut up.
Can we get that new Siri, dude?
Shut up. No, stop. Hey Siri, 1,057 divided by 24. That's 44 an hour. Hey Siri, what is 44 divided by 60? 0.7. So that is, it's basically about 1 a minute. So it's got to be some sort of like 30-second, 40-second pump and dump where you get like, this is your moment to shine, brother. You got 10 pumps and you're out. We're tagging in the next guy. Could you?
What was her name?
Bonnie Blue.
Yeah, Bonnie's Pump and Dump. This is a little sign outside the door.
Could you imagine a line of 1,000 men
And it's
just
a
standing there with
picture
dicks out?
Just a picture of a dumpster like right underneath Bonnie's Pump and Dump.
That's no thanks.
I would not enter that room.
Could you imagine the smell?
No,
The must, the stank.
that would just be.
Just imagine a line of 1,000 people just standing there with like masks on, so you don't know that if it's your buddy Kyle or if it's your brother Tim.
And then like the next like 10 people are just sitting there like fluffing.
Yeah, they're just like, yeah, right.
You got to get ready.
You
This
got
is your chance.
Yeah, the first 10 dudes in line are like reared up and ready to go, so they got to like be. You got 30 seconds. You got to get in there and do your thing, and it's like, all right, 10 through 15, take your pants off, and then like you got 16 through 25. All right, just put your masks on.
Fluff it up, boys.
So the question is like, do you make eye contact with your other bros while you're standing there? Just like,
Look,
hey man, so like, what do you do for work? What do you do outside of this? A line of 1,000 men,
you're both just you're both fluffing, and you're like, dude, you got this,
brother.
You got this.
Yo, hey, that's a nice one. You got a real
dude,
nice one
dude,
there.
You're gonna give it to her,
She might actually finish with you.
dude. It's gonna be us, you and me.
We got this.
We got this. She's gonna stop it after this because she's gonna be like satisfied.
Yep. She's like, you know what? I don't need 1,000 more. These two satisfied me to completion.
Just stop it. We're done.
I don't know, man. We here at the Sad Boys podcast, we support people getting the bag, right? Like cash the check. Everybody's got a side hustle these days.
Yeah.
You're literally listening to our side hustle. So thanks for being here. Click the subscribe, follow, share, comment buttons while we're on the subject. You know what? I don't know, man. Maybe there's a line to be drawn. But you know what? Here we are talking about it. So mission accomplished.
Someone's out there like, I'm gonna get 1,001.
And 1,057.
1,058.
But the worst part is after sleeping with 1,057 men in under 24 hours, she reports that she is pregnant. And the tweet says, from the Maury Show, I'm sitting this one out.
Everyone's lining up to do paternity tests.
Not the father, not the father, not the father, not the father. Maybe not the father, not the father.
SpongeBob narrator comes up 4 hours later. Father.
Not the father, not the father. Could you imagine being like random guy numbered like 721?
You're like,
and you
there's
get a
no
phone
way,
call?
man. It's not going to be me.
You literally have a 1 in 1,057 chance. You're like, it's not me.
There ain't
You're
no
like,
way.
No, it's not me, dude. Like, no way. You get a phone call. Fuck.
Didn't even finish.
Clearly somebody finished.
Oh,
The weirdo who's like, I've never been with a girl, get in there, one pump chump, and he just like he just glazes that. We talked about glazing last week, just glazes everywhere, and then it was like, man, now you're a dad with
dude,
a.
you just glazing a Bonnie's pump and done, man.
Ugh, that's so okay. All right.
So real quick before we move on to the next one.
Oh yes, yeah.
We
Let's catch back up on some TikTok comments here. What do we got here?
All right, so Magic by Wayne says, I've slept with over 4,789 men and I'm still not pregnant. Good for you.
Well, I mean, regardless of how many men you sleep with, you have to have the correct equipment to get pregnant. So depending on, I mean, based strictly on your username, typically that's reserved for special equipment in which you can't get pregnant. Let's see. Rate my username, #1 tortilla butt licka. Torta butt licka. That's pretty funny.
That's pretty good.
You know what? #1.
6 out of 10.
Hi, my wife is from Iowa. Well, Sam, thanks for being here. You joined at a very special moment when we were talking about,
Fun stuff.
interesting. What was it called? What did you call it? Bonnie's
pump and dump.
So gross.
Guess you'll keep trying. Magic by Wayne. Hey, do it.
We're here for maximum energy.
We support maximum effort.
Yeah, there we go. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
What we got next on this list? That was a hell of a topic to start with.
Well, we were going to segue into medical emergencies, your medical emergency.
Moving around.
So, okay, let's see. We can skip over doctors and pain tolerance camps. Okay, so we got noisemakers. Somebody did something. Oh,
someone did something.
The Beardless Wonder sent roses. Oh, hello. Okay, so I got recommended on YouTube the other day. Is it Anthony Fantana? What's the music guy? You know him to see him, bald, mustache, glasses. You know him to see him. Joey Fontaine?
I don't know.
Fantano? Hold on, now I gotta look it up because I want to actually attribute this correctly. Is it Anthony?
Beardless Wonder over here sending roses, getting #1 glitter badge. You guys are going to let Beardless Wonder be #1?
Fantano, this guy, Anthony Fantano.
I've never seen that man in my entire life.
This dude is like super popular in the music YouTube content creation
Apparently
world.
not that popular. All
Okay,
right.
well, anyhow, Anthony Fantano. Shout out to that guy. He was on my recommended list, and he wanted to cover a pretty important new development in the world of streaming. So you, sir, as a musical artist who has his own streaming services and has published songs, shout out to Skies Over Valkyrie, link in the description below. Ooh. Shameless plug here.
Oh, yeah.
What if I, a non-musician, was able to suddenly get onto one of those like distributor platform sites thingies and upload an actual dog shit song under the Skies of Valkyrie, and you A, didn't notice, or B, once you notice, it took up to 6 weeks for my dog shit song to get removed from your name. Would you not be very upset about that?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So there was this recent fiasco where
Love a good fiasco.
Oh yeah, dude, right? Who doesn't? Where a band called the Sweet Enoughs, they had a song just randomly uploaded to their Spotify, and it was like trash, actual garbage. And through the back and forth with Spotify, it took Spotify up to 6 weeks to remove this song from their profile of like their band. And all Spotify did was just make a new profile also called the Sweet Enoughs, and had this dog shit song listed. And it's like, wait a second. So now anybody who like just may have stumbled upon our page, heard this absolute dog shit song, and just maybe writes us off or anything like that. And like now they listened to this one song, they thought our music was garbage, and they have moved on, never gonna listen to them again. As a musician, how upset would you be?
Oh, that would be awful. But I mean, I guess I got to say, like, without knowing the whole situation and how it worked, it's confusing because I've been the person who's posted a song. It's been distributed on Spotify and Apple Music and Amazon and everywhere. And I've had to take it down and redistribute. And it was taken down within a day.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
So like,
so why did it take 6 weeks? Gotcha.
I'm confused as to why there was such a delay. Like, I guess that's my
right.
I mean, so I will say, I've done mine through a distribution company called CD Baby, and there's also like DistroKid and a bunch of other ones who will distribute music for you to all the major platforms. You can, however, as an artist, upload straight to Spotify. So I don't know if you have different control when it's on there.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
But I know from what I've done when I worked with CD Baby, when I had to go in and change it, because it was with Skies Over Valkyrie, there was a typo in the name.
Like you say they, it's you.
No.
Oh,
Sorry.
I see what you're saying. They as in like
No,
the
sorry.
the
It was
service.
with Haunter, I think.
Okay.
Because
you had the little brackets.
Yeah, the brackets. Yeah. But yeah, so I had to like take it down and redistribute it. But like it was gone within 24 hours and business day.
Wow. Okay.
So I guess I don't know why they had so many issues, but again, maybe going directly through Spotify or a different distribution company had some more issues for them. But if that were to happen and like it was getting traction, like for some whatever reason, and it was sending people to your page and it was just this real trash song, that would suck.
Yeah.
That would really suck.
So I think in the Anthony Fantano video, he quotes, is it Tank the Tech? Have you ever heard of him? He is another YouTuber in the music scene, whatever. And he basically attempted to recreate the process. So he was like, yeah, in 15 minutes, I was able to make an account on this site and I was able to select the artist from a drop-down menu, drag and drop the song. I didn't hit go, but he's like, I could see how this easily could happen. And so then the question was, how do you combat this? Because hypothetically, I mean, maybe this is now caught where it can't happen again, but like had it not been caught soon enough, what if like somebody just randomly uploads like a shitty SoundCloud rap song to like Beyonce's fucking Spotify page?
Yeah, so
you know what I mean? Like a big name artist gets like a trash song uploaded to their page.
There needs to be like a verification through like email or something like that.
Some sort of two-factor.
Yeah, like when I do mine, I have to log into an account.
Yeah.
I can't just pick an artist and drop it. I have to like put my artist name in there. Like, so I have an account for, High Five Tiger, Haunter, Skies Over Valkyrie. I log into that specific account for that band or group. And then from there, it's like, okay, whatever I release, it's coming under this name. Here's the song. Here's the artwork. Here's the authors, the writers, whatever. Submit.
Maybe so. Yes, that's how one would think it should be, or at least it should be for all of the distributors.
Yeah.
I think this one though, the guy was like, "Yeah, I just made an account and then I just picked the artist that I wanted to upload this to from a drop down." So like maybe somehow some sort of like admin privilege was accidentally unlocked or added to these accounts.
Yeah.
Like if you logged in like with a very specific type of email or something along those lines. They didn't really get into detail because I assumed that they didn't want other individuals. Yeah, right. Yeah. Like learning the actual process to do this. But it was like one of those things of like, hey, here's something that happened. This is a big deal. So I guess either he was given some sort of admin right or something like that, where he was just able to select artists from a drop-down menu and just, boop, I've uploaded this song to,
right.
Now there's an Angels and Airwaves song uploaded to Blink-182's page. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and if you were a non-listener of that band and you heard this song and you're like, oh, well, that song sucks, I'm just never going to listen to this band again. Or like, maybe someone who doesn't know that Tom is in both Angels and Airwaves and Blink-182, and an Angels and Airwaves song was accidentally uploaded to Blink-182
Someone just
page.
rips like a 480p YouTube video of the adventure and then just uploads it to Blink's thing, and everybody gets a notification.
Yeah, Blink dropping a new single, and
Yeah.
you're like, "What? This is just the adventure from 2010. What is happening?"
But it sounds like it's like 8-bit. I don't understand what's happening.
Or let's take it a step further, because we love to play a good devil's advocate here. What if you were like competing artists or bands, right? Like, I'm the lead singer of this band, and I've got beef with that lead singer of that band, and I'm just gonna go on here and I'm gonna upload some dumb shit that's like filled with slurs and like crazy racist statements and like Roman salutes and things like that, and like propaganda, and then like no one knows until 2, 3, 4, 6 weeks later.
Yeah,
and everyone just associates this band with this air quote song, and like now your reputation's tainted. You know what I mean? Like that's pretty fucking wild.
It is.
And however it was able to slip through the cracks, why did it take Spotify 6 whole weeks? And then they didn't, again, I want to reiterate, they didn't even delete it. They just took it off of that band's profile, created a new profile with the same name,
dude,
and just put that song back over there.
Like Todd at Spotify distribution, that was like his first day, and he's like, I don't know, we can't like get rid. I mean, we'll just make a new account and just slide it over there. What could go wrong?
Yeah, right. Like, what's the worst that could happen?
Todd got fired on day 2.
Hope his severance package was pretty good. But yeah, dude, that was something that just really caught my eye the other day. And
that's something, man.
With as kind of ingrained as we are into the music scene, we're big fans of the scene. He was just crazy, man. Let's see. Yeah. So speaking of music, while we're on the subject here, you are on quite the spree of doing restorations. What have you been working on while you've been laid up watching Chicago Pope?
Yeah, so I am one of the projects I'm working on is a 1984 Gibson Flying V.
Do you have any photos?
I will pop it up for podcast right
here
there.
At the 39 minute mark.
Yeah. So and it was refinished before. Originally the guitar was cherry red. And Cody told me like it's for Cody of My Device, if I didn't already say that.
Shout out to My Devices. We'll put all of their socials in the description of the episode if you want to go check them out.
And they just dropped a new song too. I'm drawing a blank on the name. I've been listening to it all day though.
Keep talking. I'll look it up.
You look it up. But he bought this guitar because it looked like somebody refinished it to look like a Tom DeLonge guitar, right?
Okay.
So it was cool, but the finish itself wasn't perfect. Yeah, I'll be right back.
I'll be right back. Newest single by My Devices.
Yeah, please check it out. It's really, really good. The chorus is so catchy.
Banger.
Pop punk. It's wonderful. But so they were shooting a video, and he took this guitar out, and it was like still winter. He took it outside, and if you know anything about like wood and lacquer finishes and
moisture
and temperature changes, so the finish cracked.
Ooh.
And in Cody's defense, when I got the guitar and I'm looking at it, there's like next to no finish on this. Like the person painted over the red guitar, the red finish. Like they didn't even strip it down first.
Oh, they just took the strings off, slapped some tape on it, and just painted it.
I don't even know if they taped it off because there was paint on the side of the fingerboard. I'm gonna have to do a bunch of cleaning up and stuff to make it look good.
Oh no!
But dude, there were so many things wrong with this guitar. So like the strap button that goes in the bottom of the guitar, put your strap onto it, right?
Good strap. We love a good strap on.
Yeah. So there wasn't even just wood. They put like those little like electrical things you put over a wire and you like.
Oh, like a cap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They shoved one of those in there, and that's what the strap button was screwed into.
Shut the fuck up.
Seriously.
That's crazy.
And then one of the tuning machines, you have a little stabilizing screw that screws it in to lock the tuning machine in place, right?
Uh-huh.
The screw was broken off in there.
Oh, like the head of the screw was, so it was just the threads
a little
were down.
tiny
Jesus.
So I had YouTube University, shout out, favorite place. learned how to get that out.
Nice.
You drill a little hole next to the side of it, and then you start wiggling the screw a little bit side to side, and then once you can grab onto it, you just twist it counterclockwise. And it comes
righty
out.
tighty lefty loosey, right? Of course. Wow.
You lefty loosey it. Yeah, but I've
never done it before.
learning things.
That's fucking nuts.
But so
this dude fucked this shit up.
Yeah, like I've been calling it a landlord special because, dude, no joke. There's hardware on those bridges, on those guitars, on a lot of Gibson guitars. They're like metal posts inside the guitar, and you screw into those to hold up the bridge and everything. Mm-hmm. The guy didn't even take those out to paint them. He just painted over them. He painted over the metal. And then the truss rod, which adjusts the neck straightness, literally just covered and slapped it in white paint.
Oh, no.
Dude, it was so bad. So it took a while to get it sanded down, to get a lot of those things fixed. But now it is officially painted. I'll be doing the clear coat this week, but it is black with a gold splatter.
Does look really nice.
It looks really good. I'm going to do a little thing on the back, little MVXJK 25
nice.
in the gold Sharpie. It'll look good. But I also ordered a gold Gibson water slide decal logo so I can put it on the headstock. So it's still like era accurate Gibson logo for a Gibson V.
Sick.
It's going to be really cool. So in exchange payment for doing that guitar for him, he sent me another guitar that he did not want anymore.
Oh,
but
and you're also going to paint that one?
Yeah. So I already painted that one.
What happened?
So I painted it a iridescent black sparkle.
It did look really sick.
It looked really cool, but there was some grain that on the body that when you hit the light a certain way, it looked like the guitar had stretch marks.
Would you say that it looked like maybe it got a landlord special? It was just painted right over top.
You couldn't really tell. I guess that's the thing.
You said it was on the backside though, so like when you're
But also
playing
on the front. It was also on the front.
Okay,
in the video I showed you, it was just the back. But I have since spent hours sanding it down again. Mm-hmm. So I have it sanded down. I think up to like a 320 grit.
Oh, you're just hogging off that paint.
I started with a 60.
Oh, holy shit, that's big.
I also, and before that, I was using just a fucking scraper to just scrape off the sparkle. And dude,
wow,
it was rough. It literally was going back to like step -2, and then I was back to step 1,
right, square
where
one,
I started. So it was something. But now that I had all that stuff in there, doing that alone filled a lot of that grain. But I also have a grain filler. I'm doing that tomorrow. I'm just going to slide it on, let it dry, and then you sand it to like a 320 again. And then basically it'll make it so it is flat.
I was going to say grain filler is some sort of like wood glue-ish.
So it's like a water-based thing. So like it basically fills in all the holes. Mm-hmm. So it'll be level.
Okay.
So it'll be a lot better than what it was before. But yeah. So
we'll keep you guys updated on the progress of that one, and we'll put some cool photos up when he's got it all done and shiny. So for those of you who are new here, we've got what's that one? What was the one you did earlier?
A PV Frenza, 99 PV Frenza.
And that one's pink and teal blue splatters, which just looks so fucking sick.
Yeah, I love
that one looks so cool. And then the gold splatter on that Flying V, man.
Dude, I'm
the splatter is the way to
it looks really cool.
It's very trendy. It's very in.
Yeah,
very TikTok-y.
I'll take it. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun doing those guitars. So
I'm happy for you, man. That's so cool. I haven't done any artwork stuff lately. I've been hella stressed out with work. So I'm happy you are expressing your creative freedoms. And
speaking of Mighty Vices,
hey, look at that! They are here in the chat. Thanks for being here,
love
guys.
That V, though.
We're gonna plug the single again. Make sure you go check out "I'll Be Right Back" by your boys over in Mighty Vices.
I'm telling you, I've listened to it probably like 7 or 8 times today. The chorus is just so catchy. They got a new video out. You should check it out. They're going on a tour, I think, in August. Made the flyer. I don't know.
We had Cody on the podcast.
Yeah, Cody was on the podcast. But yeah, they're going on a tour. They're going to be a lot of places. Check them out. The song's great. Those guys are great dudes.
Love them.
But there's another comment. Hold on. I saw this one pop up. You kind of look Italian, derogatory.
Well, how convenient, Keen, whoever you are. I am but a pasta people, so thanks for that.
Also, thanks for being the number one gifter, glitter badge.
Glitter badge.
Yeah.
Peggy, thanks for being here. So while we are on the subject of creative spaces and get the creative juices flowing, you had sent you had a topic to talk about, something about Fiverr, and you said you were going to learn me something. So let's go ahead and get our. Oh, I just spilled some water. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god, you just made my couch wet.
That's what I always do.
People do call it the casting couch at some point, but
It's
not.
the podcasting couch.
Podcasting couch. The casty couch.
Luckily, it wasn't that much water.
That's all right, man. It's the casty couch.
So
It's
let's
fine.
get a little hydration check. Dink.
Clink.
Hey, those of you on TikTok, make sure you head over to our website, MidwestSadboys.com.
Jackhead.
Scroll all the way to the bottom, check out that P.O. Box link, and send us a self-addressed stamped envelope, and we will send you free stickers for the low price of 2 stamps. It's probably the cheapest stickers you'll ever get in your life.
Dude, stickers are so cool. You can put them everywhere.
Literally anywhere you want. You can put them on your mom's forehead. You could slap them on your dad's bumper of his truck. And you could also put them on stop signs.
If you want to take the sticker and just put it over those stick figure families that people put on their vans, just right there.
And take a picture, send it to us, tag us, whatever.
Yeah.
We'd love to see wherever you guys put our stickers. We'd love to start a photo album of all the crazy places, and who knows, maybe you put our sticker in the most absurd place, and we'll find some sort of gift to send you.
You'll figure it out.
We'll figure something out.
It's more stickers.
But while we're on the subject, make sure you hit the like, follow, comment, subscribe, share button on all of the social medias. You can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts, iHeartRadio, YouTube, Spotify. We're on Tiki Tac. What else? Did I miss any?
There's so many of them.
We're on all of them.
If you listen to a podcast, we're also there.
Thanks for being here. We appreciate you guys. So learn me something. What's this new Fiverr platform?
So from what I have read about it, I know there's probably still more to it.
The eldest millennial. Sorry to interrupt.
The eldest millennial.
The elder millennial is here. Thanks for being here.
Eldest millennial. We'll see.
They are our parent, the eldest of millennials.
But that's me.
True.
So Fiverr, if you are not familiar with Fiverr, it's where somebody, say like me, who does maybe music mixing or artwork freelance artwork for whatever purpose, maybe
Design
a logo
work.
or album art, whatever it is.
Yeah.
You can go on to Fiverr, you can search album artwork, and you can see all the people like me who post on there. I don't actually post on there, but who post on there to get work, right? You can say, look, this person will do an album artwork for you for $35, 2-day turnaround, no revisions, whatever it is. And that's how Fiverr has worked for the longest time.
And you can kind of like set your own stipulations, right? So,
Yeah, you can send a message like, hey, I want it to be something like this. Throw like your 3-4 things, whatever you want in there, whatever. And you send it off to them. You pay the money. And then in those 2 days, whatever it is, whatever that turnaround time is that they've talked about, you get your artwork back, whatever the product is. And then you can say, hey, can you change this one thing? Like sometimes there's revisions, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But the point of the story is you can pay somebody based on their portfolio to design something for you.
a human.
So now Fiverr Go is an AI-based Fiverr platform.
Stop. No.
So,
Really?
Yeah. So, instead of what Fiverr originally set out to do, which was, helping creatives support their lives by finding work through people who are not creative, you could just have AI do it, and it's like half the cost.
Fuck, dude. We're doing it wrong.
And what's really sad is like, I know that there are some like convincing AI images out there, but there's a lot of them that are just absolutely trash. I would not be paying any amount of money for an AI image to be made for me. But like, so my question, which I should look into more, is, as you guys know, with AI generated content, you can't copyright it at all.
Because like it's
made by somebody else. It's
yeah.
generated by somebody else. It was not created by a human.
Yeah.
So my question is,
this AI service that Fiverr has, did they create it? Is it their AI to where you are generating this image with their AI platform and your fee includes the licensing for it because they own it technically?
That was going to be my first question.
I need to look into that more because it's interesting, but like I guess the part that I want to talk about with it is the fact that like they're going backwards.
Mm-hmm.
They were giving creatives a place to make money by doing their craft, and now they're just outsourcing it to computers.
So yeah, that's what I was gonna. Well, similar as I was gonna ask. Like, so I'm sure somewhere deep in the ELUA end user license agreement that you definitely read top to
Word
bottom
for
before
word,
you
dude.
click the I agree, sign up, take me to the next step.
Every syllable.
Yeah, definitely somewhere in there's got to be some sort of clause that says like anything generated using Fiverr Go, LLM, learning, what is it? Was it linear learning machines? Is that what they're called? Whatever.
Sure.
Anything generated by our AI program is now owned by Fiverr. So like,
yeah,
you
is it-
in theory couldn't sue or whatever. Like if you wanted to seek copyright claims or copyright ability for it, you'd have to go through Fiverr to like purchase the rights for it back.
Yeah, we'll follow up on this
Because if you were, hypothetically, so I go to Fiverr Go, design me Midwest Sadbois podcast logo, circle MWSB podcast, right? Pretty standard logo that you've created for us. So if you wanted to create it and then trace it and then copyright it yourself, could someone at the Fiverr legal team say, hey, actually, we've got this generated record back in May of 2025 of MWSB Circle podcast in the middle that looks, extraordinarily close to our logo. We're going to sue the shit out of you for that.
Right, but as of right now, with copyright material, legally, you cannot copyright any AI-generated material. So I would imagine if that situation were to play out, that the person who actually, I mean, they may have something where it's like, okay, you paid for this, but you don't own the rights to it, so you drew it yourself and now you copyrighted it. That's a little sus,
Yeah.
A jury's going to be like, eh. But if it's like, hey, I just, I saw that somewhere and I just made my own, but 10% different.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Right. So it's like, but mine's handmade, yours is a computer. Like you can't copyright that. How's that going to play out?
Yeah, we'll have to see. I would assume that there's going to come a point in time, like you're saying, where your AI content is going to finally make its way into the court system. Actually, AI images have made it into the court system. Remember that video, that link I sent you last week or something?
Yep.
Holy shit, let me scroll back. This one blew my mind, folks. I'm just laughing at everything we said to each other. So funny. Sick products there, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
No capes. Where was that? Oh, here it is.
There it is.
Okay, so I saw this article last week or so. This was from earlier in the month, in May. It says a judge accepts an AI video testimony from a dead man. So this guy gets murdered.
Unalived.
Unalived. Yep, sorry. I shouldn't have said that word.
Just saying all these buzzwords to get this
I
stream
know,
just
right?
taken down.
So this dude gets unalived, and then like his legal team creates an AI video of this man's likeness apologizing to the man who unalived him in the courtroom, saying like, I forgive you, or like, so this is, let's see, to name the man who unalived me. It is a shame that we encountered each other that day in those circumstances. The AI avatar says, in another life, we probably could have been friends. I believe in forgiveness and a God who forgives. I still do. I still do. From the fucking grave? No. If someone was to unalive me, I hope that every one of my friends and Megan pursues every fucking opportunity to seek justice and vengeance and cash in on my fucking death. If I catch you guys in ghost form making some sort of AI video of me pretending to forgive the person who unalived me, I will haunt the living fuck out of every one of you. Just know that.
But you know how I am when it comes to customer service and people and doing the right thing. I'll get your unaliveness avenged.
Thank you. Yeah, you cash a check, get Megan a check. Everybody gets a check on my behalf. But this bullshit about making AI videos and then a judge is like, yeah, I'll allow that in the courtroom. Are you fucking kidding me?
Like,
no chance, dude.
I really hope that judge is unseated by now.
Well, knowing the current legal system, probably not. He probably got a promotion up to like Supreme Court.
I guess if he's in a red state, I guess they would be fine with it.
If you want to, we will, of course, put the link to the articles in the show notes if you want to read the entire article yourself. But dude, there's before I fell into the rabbit hole, there's going to come a point in time where AI content is going to be accepted in courtrooms, and like, at some point we're not going to be able to trust anything or anyone ever again.
I think I'm already at the point where I don't trust. And so like, honestly, dude, that's why I check every single thing that I question with ChatGPT.
Okay. I get
but
it.
Only because it finds sources.
Fair.
And it lists all sources.
Fair.
So it'll say found on YouTube, Wall Street Journal, Independent, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll give you a summary, and then it'll show you the article where it found all the sources.
Fair.
So, like you see like an image of something that looks like this thing or this person doing this thing, and it's like, damn, that looks pretty real.
You got to verify it
Got to
somehow.
find out, did this actually happen? No.
But like, I wholeheartedly agree with you. Smart to always check sources.
Yeah.
Full stop. End of story. Agree. There was a recent breakthrough in AI video technology. I saw some videos today, actually, prior to us recording this episode. It was like fake interviews at like a car expo of someone holding a microphone, and then there was another person speaking into the microphone. That these AI videos are now doing video, audio, in together, synced up, and like it's. Dude, I hope that I'm wrong, but there's going to come a point in time, when the internet first started, what did our parents always tell us? Don't believe anything you see on the internet.
We're back.
We're back. You can't trust anything you see on the internet. You couldn't trust anything you saw on the internet to begin with, and then you went to the internet to verify everything that you saw because you could trust everything or almost everything that you saw on the internet. And now we've gone full circle back to can't trust a single thing.
What's really funny is that I expected after the Musk and Trump Cheetos video,
that one was really funny.
I expected Trump to be like, we need stricter AI.
He probably thought it was hilarious
because
though.
it affected him or Elon or somebody. I was expecting them to be ones like spearheading that because they're people in power who are affected by it.
Wait, hold on. You thought it was going to be the Cheeto video, not the one that... Remember when the people hacked some sort of news or airport or someplace? I don't remember exactly where it was, but there was there was a big place with a lot of TV screens, and they hacked it to the one where they were like sucking on each other's toes. Yeah, that should have been the one that got their attention, not the Cheeto video.
Either of them. The Cheeto one was hilarious.
I thought that one was really funny.
Yeah,
though.
I mean, I just would have hoped that somebody would have done a little something about that. But,
well,
we're too busy making everything expensive.
Too busy making everything expensive and getting rid of people who were allowed to be here. But I digest. So that was everything I had on my list here. Let's see. Let's just make sure that we have nothing else on the scripty boy. Oh, we text a lot. Okay. Yep. So that was the Fiverr thing, and we talked about AI. So for those of you who are just joining in here on the TikTok, we covered some crazy stories about some adult film stars going for fucking world records. Check out Bonnie's, what'd you call it? Bonnie's what?
Bonnie's Pump and Dump.
Yeah,
That's
check
what
out
it is.
Don't Google that. We also discussed how Spotify is fucking up and your recent trip to the ER, right? It's crazy.
Yeah.
So that's everything I had today. You got anything? Got anything
Man.
you want to update real quick before we send off?
Dog, that's all I got. That's all I
Next
got.
week is the podcast's second birthday, dude. We're gonna have cake. You know it's not a Midwest Sadbois celebration without tiny cake. So hopefully
cake.
you guys bring a cupcake or a cake for yourself and we'll celebrate together. The podcast is turning 2 years old next week. We appreciate you guys always being here and listening and following and liking and subscribing and commenting and sharing and
Just listening to the podcast, watching the videos.
Yeah.
Appreciate you
Thanks.
so much.
yes, absolutely.
And
We
like-
all go ahead.
Yeah, and like Jim said earlier, if you are new here, there are 102 other episodes available on all the podcast platforms. Please go check them out. If you want, start from the beginning. Just binge it all, right? You can get it done in like 10 days or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Somewhere in the 20s, we did a seance. That one was a cool one.
We did a seance with a Sleep Token album. I'm saying Sleep Token for the algorithm. Sleep Token.
Sleep Token.
Sleep Token.
Okay, while we're on the subject of Sleep Token,
Sleep Token.
what are your thoughts on the new album?
6.5 out of 10. I know I went down from my original,
What was your original vote?
I think 7 or 7.5 out of 10.
I'll give it slightly higher. I'll go with 7.5. 7.5 out of 10. I like it. It's not like their previous albums.
So it is very much more like their first album in the sense that there's a lot of piano parts in it, whereas there hasn't really been a ton in the last 2 albums. Not as much, I guess. But it seems like they're teasing a second half of this album.
Like I say the B-sides, but they're not. They won't be B-sides. It would just be a whole second album.
Second album. That's what it is seeming like. So I was telling my buddy Matt, I'm like, I think I will judge it as a whole if that comes to be. Because like overall it's good, but I'm still listening to the singles.
Yeah,
I'm
for
listening
sure.
to the singles plus
Provider's
Provider's
a
good.
fucking banger.
Infinite Baths.
That one's pretty good.
Yeah, like
I like them all.
like they're all good.
Yeah.
But the singles were the singles for a reason.
Oh, the singles are by far the top.
Whereas on the last album,
Take Me Back to Eden.
Yeah, Eden was every song was banger front to back.
That is, yeah. And I think I had already told you this, but that is my preferred album, is definitely the Eden album for sure.
Yeah. Oh, hey, real quick, since we're still here, chat. Boys, I don't know if you remember, I was depressed about my ex of 2 years. Landon.
My man, welcome back. How
what's
you
up?
doing?
How's it going?
Well, let's wrap this
Come
up
on.
here. Fill
Come
us
on.
in. Give us an update. We'll be happy to give you some more life advice. We're here on the Ticky Tackies, ready to go. I know those out in podcast land are dying to hear an update. So what you got for us, my man?
We're ready. We're ready.
How's things going between you and the potential ex? Maybe no longer ex. We'll find out.
Oh, Clarissa's talking about Sleep Token. Drastically different from the past albums. It's good, but can't compare. I agree. It is very good. It stands on its own, but it's not quite like Eden or This Place Will Become Your Tomb or
Yeah.
Sundowning was still my favorite.
The baddie daddy in the hat. Woof. Taylor 13's got. Don't even get out of here. That hat's way too big for my head, my
Dude,
man.
it's Mammoth Headwear. Shout out to Mammoth Headwear.
Yeah, I would agree. While we're waiting on Landon to catch us up on his story, I know that you're not a fan of it, but I think Provider fucking banger.
It was good.
dude.
It's really good.
What's the one? Hold on, I don't want to misquote. What's the one? This past self or your past self? What's it called?
Isn't it called Past Self?
Past self, is that the one? Yeah, past
Self.
self banger. Yeah, dude.
I still like Damocles.
Dangerous is all. I mean, they're all good.
Yeah.
Dangerous is good. I just like them all. The whole album, 7.5 out of 10. It might not be for everybody, and that's okay. So,
Landon, what we got?
Go ahead. What's give us the update.
She is dating a guy in less than a month and a half, and guys, I'm telling you, downgrade straight up, dude. I could tell you that without even seeing him. What do? I still love her, dog. Just
time to cut ties.
no. So, kid, like we've told you before on Dr. Jim and Dr. Jason's Love After Dark.
What was it called? Yeah,
Love After Dark. Here on Nick at Night.
Welcome.
Just do your own thing, man. Let it go. Get over it. Right? Because if I remember right, you're still young. So
I believe you guys are like 16 or something.
yeah, you're still young, right?
This is the guy she said was like a brother or a cousin to her. Well, they also won't last very long. If she thinks he's like a brother to her.
But that's what she was telling our dude Landon here. So
yeah,
Landon
fair.
wouldn't think about her.
Fair,
think
fair,
about
fair.
him.
Yep.
Okay, so you don't need her, at least not right now. People change. People can change, right? So like down the road, maybe. But like we've said, bud, work on yourself, do things that make you happy, get comfortable with yourself, spend time with friends and family. Ignore her now, right?
Yeah. So I had given some advice previously, and you had corrected me. This is not a call out. This isn't directed at you. This is just something that you could potentially do. My suggestion was to go to Dick's Sporting Goods, grab a couple dumbbells, just go stand in the gym. Go stand in the not in the gym, in your garage, in your basement, in your bedroom. Just toss on a YouTube video and just start doing some fucking curls, bro.
Also because weightlifting is very stress relieving.
Yes.
It's healthy. It's exercise. It's good for you.
Do some punch dancing. Just imagine respectfully in a video game, you're just punching the person who's angering you the most, and you will just alleviate all of that pent up frustration and anger while also doing your body justice. Movement is good for you. Get the heart rate up. Get the blood flowing. Not even so much to get jacked or lose weight. Just you want to feel better in exercising, and just movement will help to just reinvigorate the body. And when your body feels good, your mind will feel good. I promise you, sir. He says, I'm 6'2", 210, bench 235. This guy can bench 230. It doesn't matter what he can or cannot bench. If you feel
he can
better.
bench 130. Yeah, okay, so gym, clearly already something you're doing. You're good, right? Keep doing your thing. Keep doing you. I saw that. Keep doing you, right?
Yes.
Don't compare yourself to anybody.
Nope.
It's the thief of joy, right?
Bingo.
So ignore her, ignore him, do your own thing. I'm telling you, dude, it's going to be for the best. Telling you.
You will find your happiness when you least expect to find your happiness. I can speak from experience. I was going through a very, very emotional moment in my life when I had just broken up with my fiance. I was going through some ugly financial shit in the background, and then here comes this other a lovely lady who happened to message me on a dating app, and now here I am 10 years later, married, wonderful, happy.
Upgrade.
When I was least expecting it. So just keep, like he said, man, just keep doing you. How did you fail the Capta?
My finger slid too far past the puzzle piece.
There we go.
Just keep doing you, man, and you will find your moment. I promise you. And so what's Foxy say?
Foxy, calm down, bud.
Yeah.
Calm down, bud.
What you doing coming across my For You page and instead of my face, my man? Oh, you know what we forgot to do? We forgot to end the podcast.
Oh.
We've been going this whole time.
That's all right. That's all right. Hold on. Some people come into our lives to teach us lessons on how to love ourselves and no other reason.
Exactly.
Correct.
What
Correct,
should
Clarissa.
I say? What should I say when people ask me about it and we all go to the same school?
That
Hey,
doesn't
man,
matter. That don't matter. Just say, good, I'm done. Just say you're done. Move on.
We are two people who are going our separate ways, and the past is the past, man. You can't dwell on the past. You got to keep looking forward to the future.
But I can tell you from, Jim and I both, from personal experiences, like we don't really care what people say about us, think about us.
Nope.
And honestly, it's the best thing you can do for yourself. Like look at me, right? Look at me. Podcast. This is for TikTok. Okay. Look at me. I'm a giant, beard, tattoos, hands, fingers, everything. Right. I am like the stereotypical like degenerate person that you don't want your kids to walk by at a store. Stereotypical. But I got these for me. I am a remotely successful business person. You know, I'm a good parent. It's like all these things. I do things for me because it makes me happy and I'm living my life the way that I want to live it. And I'm happy for that. I don't care what anybody else says. So don't give a shit what anybody else at school says. It's not important.
Yep.
Move on, man.
At the end of the day, you are the only person who can hurt your own feelings. Because if you let other people's words dictate how you feel, they've got control over you. So just don't let anyone else's words, other than words of encouragement, dictate how you feel.
Yeah, other than ours.
Yeah, right. Listen to us, no one else.
You know who's not going to lie to you, Landon?
The Midwest Sad Boys. All right, everybody out in podcast land, we are going to go ahead and wrap this up. Thanks for being here. This has been episode 103. We're going to hang out here on TikTok for a couple more minutes. So y'all folks stay right there. We're going to wrap this up. This has been episode 103. Next week is the 2nd anniversary of the podcast. We will have cake. You bring your cake, and we're all going to have some cake.
We all eating cake.
I'm Jim.
I'm Jason.
We are the Midwest Sad Boys. This has been your midweek Sad Boy update. Catch us on all the social media platforms, Midwest Sad Boys, MidwestSadBoys.com. Send us a self-addressed stamped envelope to the P.O. Box. We'll send you some free stickers.
Free sticky boys.
Reminder, we'll catch you next week. Same Midwest Sad Boy time at the same Midwest Sad Boy place.
We're going to play some love music to end this one because
Yep.
it kind of goes with the ending topic. Hear
Absolutely.
it? Right? There. Ooh, sensual.
All right, everybody. Stay sad, y'all.
Bye.
I'm so high up and lucid. You take me to a safe place. We steady on the same pace, yeah. I'm crazy.